hence the reason why I say I regret having my kids. I regret having my kids.
Look at that. Hey guys, AJ here back with another one for you. So guys, can you imagine, right, being the child of one of these dunderheaded single moms that posts all her business on TikTok or Facebook? Right? And guys, what's the first thing that these chicks always talk about is how hard it is to be a mom. And guys, they will even say that they regret having their kids. Can you imagine growing up and going back through your mom's social media and she's like, I regret even having them little bastards. That's so fucked up. Hey, mom, what's this? That'd be so messed up, dude. Can you imagine her trying to explain? I wish I would have never had your ass. Oh no, but guys, this dunderhead right here is going to explain to us how she regrets having kids. Guys, this is multiple kids, not just one. Oh no. All right, guys, here we go. Let's get into this. All right, here we go.
Wondering if I'm the only one that feels this way, but I regret having my kids. I don't regret having my kids, but I regret having my kids.
Look at that.
I say that because doing all this stuff by yourself / in separate households, co-parenting with the other parent is terrible. And being a single mom used to be like almost like idolized in a way, like, you know, you're a strong woman, you're doing this by yourself, you're da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, no, none of this parenting shit was meant to be done alone. And I cannot stress that enough.
So why'd you
like
do
the
it?
strain that is on me is like so heavy. Like it's so hard for me to explain. Like, I'm so tired, like mentally exhausted, not physically but mentally.
Cooked.
And my kids are still young. They're only going to get older. They're always going to be my kids. I love them to death. And it came to a point where we had the kids before we realized that we weren't even right for each other.
Of course.
I knew we weren't right for each other, but I still thought that, you know, there's always that chance, right? No.
And there you go, guys. Right there. She tried to trap the dude. She thought that Nug would just metamorphosize, right? Would just transform into a different guy if she had his baby. You dunce. You moron. You goof. You idiot. Come on, man.
You stupid woman.
Me personally, I didn't grow up in a one-parent household. I grew up in a two-parent household. My parents were married and are still married to this day. And to think that my kids are not growing up that way, like, literally breaks me inside every time I think about it. And just thinking from their perspective, you know, having to go from mom's house to dad's house, you know, kind of back and forth like that. Not seeing their mom and their dad in the same room, enjoying life together, having those family moments and whatnot. And it took me a while to realize that I couldn't fix it. Like, we're just not a match. And because of that, it makes me feel like shit on the daily.
Good.
And hence the reason why I say I regret having my kids. I regret having my kids within this circumstance. I don't regret my kids, but it's just hard because sometimes it just feels like no one could ever step in and be that other parent. You know what I mean? So it's like, am I left to do all of these things by myself for forever? Like being a parent to my children and just all of the things that come with it. You know what I mean? Like not having that person that, you know, truly understands my kids, because it's just something about when it's your kid, you understand them a little bit differently. Not saying that somebody couldn't come in and do that, but it just seems like a very rare thing. And then for me, just for my my peace of mind. You know, being able to coordinate with someone in terms of, you know, picking the kids up, making sure dinner is done. The kids had their bath, help with cleaning the house up and things like that. It's like I'm literally doing everything myself, including paying all the bills. Listen. And at the same time, I know I'm not the only one that's in this boat. I know there's a lot of us that are in this boat, but I'm telling you, this boat is ass. So if you don't have kids and you don't have a partner, don't do it. Do not do it.
Guys, look at that. Now here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. She makes a follow-up video, right? So, and guys, the race card is out. You know what I'm saying? Because, of course, you know, she's a B-dub, right? You know? This is just par for the course. But guys, here, check this out.
If you don't...
Guys, why do they have these nose rings where they have stuff hanging from them? It looks like she's a booger hanging out of her nose. You dunce.
Agree with my post about me saying I regret having my kids, I mean, you don't agree with it. But I love my kids to death. I wouldn't trade them for anything in this world. Right. Now that they're here, of course. Like, I'm not about to go give them up for adoption. Them are my babies.
You'd be better off.
I just hate the circumstance, basically. I hate that I didn't fully vet out, you know, the person that I had the kids with, because I had my first kid when I was what? I mean, I was older. I was 24 by the time I had my oldest. But the things that I know now, you know, no. And then the second one, because people are like, oh, kids, so you did it more than once. I absolutely did, with the same person, thinking that that would bring us closer together and make things better. And it just brought out the complete truth. So, I mean, take it how you want to take it. What I said, I know what I meant. I made the post because I felt like I wasn't the only one that felt that way. And it's really like a hard thing to kind of explain. But kudos to the girls that, you know, can't relate. And they're just like, you know, in love with their family, kids, all that. I love that for y'all. And I wish that was me at the same time. But it is what it is.
Cooked, 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 cooked. Guys, raising the future carjackers of America. She has a bag man and a lookout. Look at this. How do you love some you regret? What? I feel the same way and I only have one. I love my son, but the circumstance made me realize I should have waited for a person God intended me to have children with. I regret it 100%. And if I was ever given the opportunity to go back in time, I would never do it again. Cooked! You're not the only one. Most people are just scared to say it out loud. Cooked! Had my baby at 24. Now that I look back, I was a baby at 24. You're not the only one. You're just brave enough to say it. Please. Cooked, 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 cooked. Leave these single moms alone, guys. Leave their bastard kids alone. You do not need them in your life. I shouldn't have to keep saying this, but I know there's some guys out there. I don't know, man. Come on. Nah, man. Leave them alone. All right, you guys. AJ, I appreciate you guys. Like the video. Share the video. Drop a comment. Hit the join button. I appreciate you guys, and I'm out of here. Bye, guys.